Today I want to talk about the power you bring into your life when you hold yourself accountable. Now, one of the definitions I like for accountability is it's one's actions towards or involving others that reflect the integrity of the person that you want to be, right? So many people go through life playing the blame game and blaming anything but themselves for their life circumstances. And what these people don't recognize or realize is that when you take 100% responsibility and hold yourself completely accountable to every aspect of your life opens up. Taking 100% responsibility and holding yourself accountable is one of the greatest secrets to success. Accountability is what separates the successful from the wishful thinkers. The action takers that hold themselves accountable are the ones that change the world. The winners in life are the ones that accept 100% responsibility and accountability for themselves, and the losers are the ones that blame others for their misfortunes and failures. It's really about ownership and owning every aspect of your life. Accountability is making a conscious choice to rise above your circumstances and own whatever you need to own to achieve your goals. Seeing whatever it is that you need to do and owning it and then doing it, right? It requires you to make a commitment and keep that commitment. Now that said, holding yourself personally accountable requires you to be honest with yourself, and it requires courage. You know, people fail every day, but no one is a failure until they start blaming others. Unless we hold ourselves personally accountable, we can never improve. We have to break out of the culture of excuses. Now, if you forget something or you're late or you don't complete something, it is your fault. Own it. Just own it and take responsibility. When something bad happens in your life, do everything you can to resist blaming other people. What you should do is anything you can do to fix and correct the situation. Sometimes you can't change the circumstances, but you can certainly change yourself. Accountability is saying what it is that you're doing, but then doing what it is that you're saying. It's doing what needs to be done whether you want to do it or not. Some people take on this victimization identity and then filter their life through it. That can be very negatively impactful. What you'll find as you're holding yourself accountable is that very often what's hard and what's right are the same thing. Now, if you're watching me, you're a leader, and holding yourself accountable is what gives you credibility to those that you're leading, even if it's just your family. And there's nothing wrong with mistakes. You learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are feedback. That's how you learn and grow. When you own 100% accountability for your feelings and your thoughts and your actions, and then most importantly your results, then you control your destiny, my friend. Accountability is what turns those dreams and goals into reality. But it's important to remember we're not just accountable for what we do. We're also accountable for what we don't do. When we stand by and watch something happen that we should help with, or we don't stand up for what's right, not good. We have to own 100% responsibility for our choices and our actions and then accept the consequences for those things that we do. So how do you hold yourself accountable? One great way is to publicly declare what you're planning on doing, telling your friends and family and peers what you intend to do. That'll create some pressure to follow through, right? But you also have to remain true to your word. And it's a great idea to send regular progress updates to the people you declared to. Another great way to hold yourself accountable is through a coach. Now, we hold our students accountable in my Warrior program. You can also find an accountability partner where you hold each other accountable. I've seen people hold themselves accountable by having some negative consequence if they don't perform. You know, maybe they pay some money to a charity or some other negative consequence, maybe pay to an organization they don't believe in or they don't like. You know, the slaps on the wrist work, but personally I prefer that you create more rewards for yourself to help be more accountable. Now, you already know, my friend, that it's important to celebrate any of your progress and growth on your journey because that progress and growth is what keeps you happy. Remember, we're not achieving to be happy, we're happily achieving. I'm Rod Khleif, wishing you incredible passion and massive success in your business and in your life.